Hello, hello, everyone out there. Divine Comedian here. Welcome to my channel, and I'm going to welcome myself back to my channel because I've been away for a little bit, but I'm always up to something. As you get to know me, you will find out that I don't always post videos all the time. I do it when I'm called to do it, and I stepped away for a little bit because I needed to focus on some areas of study to enhance my readings. And I actually just graduated as a certified moonologist. I'm learning all about astrology, birth charts, all that stuff. So a lot of that is going to be incorporated into my readings, as well as doing all my other wonderful readings that you have come to know and love, especially the karmic readings. I see you guys out there. I see you guys liking those videos, and I appreciate that. So while you're at it, while I'm talking about it, thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos, because I've got a lot of cool content coming your way. So today we're going to be doing a new moon 3-card reading for each of the zodiac signs, as well as getting your archangel message and also which essential oils you could be using to surround yourself with. Anything that's going to raise your vibration, anything that's going to focus on centering and grounding. Okay, so the new moon will be in Virgo on the 27th. And if you know anything about Virgos, they're very, I would say that they're very grounded people. They're very, they like to be in service. Okay, I would say they like to be in service. A Virgo, and they also like to be the star. Okay, so that's the energy that you're dealing with in Virgo. And if you don't, even if you're not a Virgo, this energy still does apply to you, because Virgo could be somewhere in your chart. And depending on, and it definitely is in your chart, depending on where it is in the chart and which of the houses is how Virgo is ruling your life. Okay, as well as the planetary energy that's around, that is associated with Virgo, but also the planetary energy that's around at the time. Okay. So I'm not going to get into that because I'm not as advanced as other people are yet, but I will be soon. And I like to keep things simple anyway. But so Virgos like to be the star. They like to have attention on them all the time. The spotlight's on them all the time. So you may be feeling, at least they want it to be. So you may be feeling like the energy is bearing down on you. Like, what are you supposed to be doing with your life? What goals am I supposed to be accomplishing? Like, what do I need to do? And it's that going to be that nagging, gnawing energy of, I need to be seen. I need to put the spotlight on my life. I need to start focusing on things. Okay, so that's kind of like what the Virgo energy is. Okay, Virgos will also, they like to be in service. They like to help people. How can I help you? What can I do for you? You know, they're always thinking about how they could be gracious, how they can, you know, really just help out. So you may be feeling like, I have all these things I need to do for myself, but I also need to help other people too. Okay. There's very simple ways of doing that. Whatever it is in your life that you need to do, focus on yourself first. Okay. Clean out your own closet, organize your own pocketbook, you know, have the kids organize their own book bag, you know, to go back to school. You know, start thinking about ways that you can organize some sort of meal planning so that you're ready for the upcoming school year that's going to be coming up. If the kids are starting school in September, like over here in New York, you still have some time to get that done. Okay, so the summer's not over yet. And also don't remember to not overextend yourself. Okay, don't get yourself involved in so many things that you're at a point where I don't know what to do, and then you can make a mistake. Okay, because that energy is coming into us also around that time, or going into September, where some things, you know, may be blown out of proportion, some things may be bigger than, you know, arguments, things like that could happen around that energy. But we will talk about that later. Right now, we're going to get into the reading. We are going to start with Aries. I'm going to timestamp everything. At least I'm going to try to. So Aries is starting at 4:11. Wow, look at that. Not a coincidence. Okay. So I'm not going to be reading any reversals with this. So I'm going to do 3 cards. And the questions that we're going to be asking is, what is rising up? What is the main message of the new moon? And what is the final outcome? And then I'm going to get your archangel message. So I will be reading from the books because nobody knows all the answers. So for Aries, please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance and loving white light of protection and healing for the collective as well as myself. Archangel Michael, please protect my gate and allow only the energies that wish to communicate with the zodiac signs to step forward and help me to give them their messages. highest white light. Please give me 3 cards for Aries, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have this card. Expect powerful change. So that is what is rising up. Powerful change. Amazing. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Last and final card for the final outcome for Aries. For Aries, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the answers you need are coming. All right, full moon in Gemini. So let's take a crack at this and see what expect powerful change means. Is it in here? Hold on. Okay, new moon and eclipse. Okay. Aries. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared, it could be quite a ride and events now could be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Okay? So if you were asking a question, like what is rising up, if you were asking like a yes or no question, this energy, expect powerful change. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. And especially since a new romantic cycle begins, so you may be meeting somebody new. You also may, have released somebody in the past full moon where you were surrendering if you were, following that path. And now you're getting a yes, like, am I ever going to meet somebody ever again? Is this new person that I met going to be a romance for me, a partner for me? That is a yes, okay? And whatever is happening now is for your highest good. So even if you have a relationship that you've surrendered and you're moving away from them, it is for your highest good, okay? Okay, so that is what's rising up for you, Aries. So we're going to get to new moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. 54. Okay, a new romantic cycle begins. So definitely take a look at where Libra is in your chart, okay, and figure out which house that's in so that you know which energy you're working with. You can get your free birth chart at astrologycafe.com. You just need to know where you were born and the time you were born. Okay, that's very important. If you don't know, look at your birth certificate. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating because Libras are about balance. Libras are about fairness and balance and justice and making things right, okay? When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you or for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. Awesome. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. So reach out to someone and let them know you care. Okay, so you could be reaching out to a friend that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or somebody that you may have had an argument with or something, and you're letting them know that you care. So you have to use your feelings more when you do that and think less, okay? This is also a card of marriage and engagement, legal matters going your way, and paying some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances because we have a Virgo coming in, okay? Virgos care very much about their appearance. They're always grooming themselves, they're always getting their hair done, they're always changing things. They always look beautiful, but don't put so much emphasis on what you look like on the outside, especially if you're meeting somebody new, Aries. Don't put too much emphasis on what it is on the outside, like where, oh, I need to get my hair done, look fabulous, my nails, where you're so focused on looking perfect on the outside that you're not really attuning to what's on the inside, okay? Because it's about feelings, okay? Use your feelings and think less, okay? Okay. The goal here is to aim for balance. Okay? So don't put yourself out there in such a way towards anybody that comes your way. Make sure it's that special person that is giving you just as much as you're putting in, okay, to make things balanced. Okay, same thing with a business partner. It doesn't have to be about love. It could be about anything, any relationship in your family. Okay. Full moon in Gemini. So that is the main message of the moon. And now we're going into the final outcome, which is full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini, which we actually are in Gemini energy right now. 72. It opened right up to it. The answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved, especially because this one was also talking about legal matters also. So you could be trying to work something out. It could be a divorce. It could be a settlement. It could be anything. And that's why it's, you got the message of don't be selfish at this time, like be fair, be balanced, because that's what's going to work out for the best. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. I read that. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself an issue with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician, I guess, Florence Scovel Shinn put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Okay, so have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? Hello? You need to laugh off the situation. Just move on. Job applications have good prospects. Okay, so if anyone was wondering about that, this is the final outcome of this energy, this new moon in Virgo that's coming in. Now, it's pretty weird that in this Archangel deck, Archangel Ariel, which is the Archangel that rules Aries, was not in there. So I'm just going to read. This is Archangel Ariel. You can go and feel free to do a little bit of research on that angel and see how you can call upon them for their assistance. But Archangel Ariel is to help make any manifestation possible. So anything that you're wishing, any manifestation that you're dreaming of, that you want to bring into, you can definitely call on that angel to help you. Okay, and you may want to enhance, your rituals. If you don't know your corresponding color candle, you don't have to use a corresponding color candle, but it is nice to make, actually I forgot to light mine. Here I am talking, my lighter's not even in here. Oh well, sorry. But I always use a white candle. You can use any tea candle, any candle you have. And this just helps to strengthen, your manifestations or what you're wishing for. So your essential oil is angelica seed or peppermint to ease doubts and increase positivity. So if you're feeling very doubtful that your manifestations may not come true, call on Archangel Ariel to help. Say a prayer to this angel to help bring it in, and use peppermint. If you don't have peppermint essential oil, that's fine. Get yourself a piece of peppermint candy and smell it. You know what I mean? Or put it in your mouth, put it in your body. However that works for you, that works for you. Okay, but just increase your positivity during this time, Aries, and your manifestations will absolutely come true. Okay, so now we're going to start with Taurus. Why aren't these pens right? So I have to keep several pens around me because they don't always work. Okay. All right. So Taurus. We're going to be answering the question, what is rising up for Taurus? Spirit, please and thank you. What is rising up for Taurus? What's rising up for Taurus in this new moon? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. What is the main message of the new moon for Taurus? time for healing, the balsamic moon. And what is the final outcome for Taurus, please, and thank you, Spirit. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Interesting energy going on here. Full moon in Pisces. Let's get to that. 90. Have you been so head in the clouds that you're lost touch with reality? Because Pisceans, you know, are the sign of self-delusion. They're the big dreamers. They're the ones that listen to their intuition a lot. They're very spiritual. That's why you probably are getting the balance, spirituality and practicality. Okay, especially if you are a spiritual person. If you take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Meditate every day and see what comes up. Answers will come. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It will not let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse, okay? So that is a very strong and very detailed message for Pisces that you can take, for Taurus, that you can take, you know, as it resonates, okay? So drinking or doing drugs and substances and crutches and stuff like that are not the answer. You know, if you are, say you're somebody who likes to do drugs or drink and use that time to think about things, you may not be getting the answers that you need correctly. Your ego may be driving the answers, which is not where you want to be. You want to be able to listen to your spirit, okay? Because Pisces are very highly intuitive people, okay? So there's that. That's what's rising up right now. So what is the main message of the moon? A time for healing, the balsamic moon. Okay. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about the situation. Think about how the situation would look if everyone was healed. Okay? So however that resonates with you, I'm getting a strong indication that has to do a lot with possibly abusive relationships that we've been holding on to, or the idea of the abusive relationship from the past. Okay, because Pisces is also a sign of, at least that energy is also a sign of people who usually don't give up. They're very delusional about things where they think everything is okay, they project that everything's okay, but it's really not. Especially if it's in like a negative type of energy, okay? But I'm not going to get too much into that. But that is what is the main message of the new moon is. So imagine everybody that's involved in this situation being healed, healthy, and happy, but do not delude yourself about that. If you know that it's such a monumental task and you're going to be being projected back into the past too much to have to fix all these issues, is it really worth it? Sometimes it may be better just to focus on our own healing, okay? Taurus, got it? Okay. So North Node, step out of your comfort zone. We always want to be moving away from our South Node into our North Node, okay? The South Node is where things could be very uncomfortable. Okay. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason. This card is also about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action, so you are willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live. If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? This is your mantra. I know I am headed in the right direction. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet, and you've got this. Okay? So that is the final outcome. So you know already you're heading towards the right direction. You just need to let go of things that were holding you in the past. It doesn't have to be someone. It could be something. This could be somebody who's looking to start a new diet. And they're like, yeah, but, I've always failed in the past, or this has always happened, or this always got in the way. Let it go. Okay? And you may have already been working on that, and if you haven't gotten to that point yet, and like this card was saying, you still need some more time to heal, make sure that when the next full moon comes up, you are writing down everything that you need to forgive and everything that you need to release. Okay? So let's check the message from Archangel Chamuel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Here's your beautiful Archangel right here. Let's read that message. Archangel Chamuel is the beautiful white and pink angel of love. His etheric retreat is above St. Louis, Missouri, and here, in sleep or meditation, you can access and be filled by his compassion. He overlights Central and South America and the Caribbean. All aspects of love are held in the 33 chambers of your heart chakra, and Archangel Chamuel can help you explore these. When you are ready, he enables you to connect your heart center to Venus, the cosmic heart, to receive a flow of pure transcendent light. This pours through you when you are ready to receive the frequency of unconditional acceptance. Archangel Chamuel endeavors to connect us all from heart to heart to bring about oneness on earth. Love is everything. When you receive this card, your guidance is to reevaluate all your relationships with eyes of love. Remember, imagine everybody being healed. Open your heart to everyone, especially those who are challenging. When you can accept them as they are, your heart chakra radiates a glorious white-pink light. Your aura becomes warm and inviting, and people behave differently towards you. So no one's going to be looking at you if you're trying to step towards a new direction when you call on this archangel to help you, okay? No one's going to be looking, and that could be a fear that you're holding on to. Nobody's going to be looking at you as, the drug addict from the past, the alcoholic from the past, the abusive person from the past, the one that was always fighting with everybody, the one that was always non-committal, whatever it was that was holding you back to keep you from moving forward, or this relationship or that, whatever it was, no one is going to be looking at you as the same old. So don't fear that, okay? Because I'm hearing that very loud and clear in my head. Look at personal and world situations with a wise, compassionate heart. Do not enter into dramas in thought, word, or deed. Rather, ask Archangel Chamuel to help you raise the vibrations of lower situations with the power of your heart energy. You are being reminded that your heart is your most important spiritual center. Connect with Archangel Chamuel and attract loving and gracious situations into your life, okay? So the heart chakra is actually green. So, one of the things that I like to do to recharge my heart chakra is I like to rub my hands together like this, really, 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 really fast. And when you get up a lot of heat, lots of heat, keep going, and then press it against your heart. And feel that warmth. Breathe it in. Feel it. Really feel the love. Okay? You can also go on YouTube where they have heart chakra frequencies and information on how to heal the heart chakra and open the heart chakra, and you can learn some more information in there that'll help you to do that. Okay, Taurus? Wow, that was like very connecting. Okay, so Gemini. So for Gemini, Spirit, please and thank you. Oh, I forgot to give Taurus Taurus, your essential oil, hold on one second. Taurus essential oil is yang lang. Hopefully my cat doesn't come running because his name's Yin Yang. That's spelled YLANG for soothing and calming energy. So you might, and that is readily available for you, Taurus. That's readily available for you anywhere you could get that. And that's a good essential oil to have around, okay? Okay, now we'll get into Gemini. Gemini. So what is rising up in this new moon for Gemini? What is rising up in this new moon for Gemini? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. What is the main message of the new moon for Gemini? Please and thank you, Spirit. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. And what is the final outcome for Gemini? A time for healing. The balsamic moon came out again. Okay. So let's start with your hard work is paying off. Answering the question, what is rising up? Okay. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you are unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years. Time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve. Okay, so make a proper plan and execute it. So write everything down. Write down your to-do lists. Write down the pros and cons of this job, a new job. Start looking for other jobs out there that align with you energetically, that could give you better options, and start, looking at things. Put it into action, okay? You need to be more disciplined to reach your goals, so this is something that you need to do. Hard work will make your dreams a reality, a very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling, okay? So if you have a boss that's overbearing, domineering, and controlling, try to avoid this person. I mean, I know it's hard to avoid your boss or whatever it is. I'm just tying it to the work-related, but it could be somebody in your life also. It could be somebody in your life that's basically telling you, oh, it's not a good time for you right now to get a new job. Oh, it's not a good time for you to do this, and they want to control your thoughts. Keep everything to yourself. Work on what you need to work on, okay? So the main message is look at the bigger picture. New moon in Sag. Full moon in Sagittarius. 84. Okay. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. Ha 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 ha. Message! This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see then about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time out for a mini break or an adventure. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Okay? So you don't want to go into work, okay, and deal with your overbearing, controlling boss and flow out all your feelings and be like, bah! You know what I mean? Because Gemini is the sign of communication. Geminis are very good communications, but sometimes their communication can come off as being, it needs more focus. It doesn't need to be so inauthentic most of the time. It has to be more focused. It has to be real. It has to be practical. Okay. You don't want to get so upset about, your job, and if you, especially if you've been talking about it with other people and they've been kind of supercharging this, you don't want to go in there and make a mistake coming into the September month, September's 4th, 8th, stuff like that, where the energy is going to be, blown up, where a situation that could very easily be solved gets blown out of proportion. Okay, you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to move too hastily. Especially, you don't want to go in there screaming at your boss if you don't have anything as a backup plan. But we never really want to do that in our life anyway, because we don't want to set forth that type of karma. Okay, so just remember this message. Okay, so we have a time for healing, the balsamic moon. I should remember the page for that because I just literally read that. 38. Okay. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. So this is for the final outcome. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Here's your guidance. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone was healed. Okay? So that's your final outcome for you, Gemini. Let's take a look. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel. This is your beautiful angel. If you want to take a snapshot of his picture. The message is, it's time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. Oh, yes, the violet flame. Look up the violet flame. Out there, this beautiful purple, how that just resonates with that. Look into the violet flame and what it means. And you can actually use the violet flame in your daily life to protect you against things. It's just amazing. I have a friend, Carla, who teaches, and my friend Sunshine. I've had some healing with the violet flame, and let me tell you, it is absolutely amazing. If you'd like to get in touch with any of those two beautiful ladies, just post it in the comments and I will make sure that you get in touch with them so they can give you further guidance and teaching on the violet flame, because I do believe that they have classes. If you live in the Long Island area, you can actually visit my friend Sunshine, and she could do a violet flame healing for you. And let me tell you something, it is amazing. Okay. So, Archangel Zadkiel oversees the different color vibrations of the violet ray of transmutation, which provides the energy to dissolve and clear dense vibrations. He works with Saint Germain and also merges with Archangel Gabriel to create the cosmic diamond violet flame. Doesn't that sound like such kick-ass? This is the highest frequency energy currently available to enable us and the planet to clear the past. Ooh, don't hold on to the past. That was the message. A time for healing. You need this. Oh my God. It will accelerate our ascension into the fifth dimension. Archangel Zadkiel is in charge of the lower chambers of our soul star chakras, which contain all unresolved karma and ancestral and genetic karma. From this etheric retreat above Cuba, he watches the energy of Earth, dispatching his violet angels and dragons. Dragons? Woo! To transmute negativity when acts. I am claiming this because I am a Gemini rising, and I actually babysat a dragon this weekend. Not an actual, like, peach dragon, but like a, like a pet dragon. It's like a little pet dragon. Yeah. So the guidance is, this is a service card inviting you to join Archangel Zadkiel's transmutional team. His angels are looking for humans who can send them to people, places, situations, or lay keys that need to be cleansed. Start with yourself. Invoke Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to pour his violet ray through you, right through your cells. You can do this at any time. Then view situations around you and in your neighborhood. Send the violet ray to transmute any dense or stuck energies. You can do them. You have a powerful imagination in mind. You can actually take this violet flame once you invoke it, and you can send it out to anything around you, and it just clears everything. It's really amazing. Thirdly, send archangels, archangels, violet angels, and dragons to places in the world where they are needed. Your thoughts form a bridge of light along which they can travel. Notice how this feels. Open yourself up to receive thanks from the universe and know that all service is rewarded. Okay? That is beautiful. So, what is your essential oil for Gemini? Okay, so we have bergamot to open up free-flowing self-expression. So when you open up that free-flowing self-expression, you actually can send this energy to places where, you're thinking about, to a new job that you want to, apply to. Send that violet flame to that office to open up a position for you, to help you get out of a stuck energy of where you are. It's just amazing. Please look into the violet flame. Do it. It's not that long, but I'm telling you, it will definitely captivate you. It is unbelievable when you learn about this information. Bergamot is also, I believe, a spice that you can drink. I think there's a black tea, Earl Grey tea has bergamot in it. So if you can't get bergamot as an essential oil to put in a diffuser or to put on you, drink some Earl Grey tea as you are calling on Archangel Zadkiel, and especially carry around violet. All right, carry around an amethyst, violet clothes, violet, however you want to do it. Okay, but that definitely helps to draw the energy closer to you. Okay, Gemini, so good luck with that. Great reading, Gemini. Okay. So next up we have Cancer, the sign of the crab. Cancer. Cancer, the angel of Archangel Gabriel. So what is rising up this new moon for Cancer? Whoop! That just flew out on the floor and I have to get it. Hold on one second. It's going to take me a minute to get that. Because of course it flew across the room. Okay. Oh wow. full moon in Gemini. Okay, I just did Gemini's reading. Okay, so the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. What's rising up in the new moon for Cancer? You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon, nice. Gibbous moon is the energy to not give up. Can't give up. What's the final outcome for Cancer? Believe in the impossible. The blue moon. Blue moon. If you notice, all the colors here are blue. Okay, so and this right here, Archangel Gabriel, that is definitely double confirmation. I know my lighting stinks, but trust me when I say everything of here right now is very blue. So you might want to light a blue candle when you evoke Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so full moon in Gemini. Okay, so the gibbous moon, I just want to clarify because I just said that, is about tweaking and adjusting your goals. Okay, so that's what the gibbous moon is about. Full moon in Gemini. Okay. This card is a reminder that it is important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact the listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Attuning to the moon. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card are don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. Okay? So you may have had some miscommunication with somebody that maybe you're flirting with or talking to, or maybe things kind of got a little crossed. So sometimes it's funny not funny, but sometimes it's best just to kind of laugh it off and, move on and kind of see where things going, because the next, what the main message is, you're very close to achieving your goal, which is the gibbous moon. Okay, 30. So some adjustments may be required with the gibbous moon energy. The word gibbous means bulging. Ooh, bulging. New relationship, flirting. Maybe somebody. Anyway, let me stop. Stop! What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time in the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. Mind out of the gutter, mind out of the gutter. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard. Wow, this has a lot of sexual undertones. On false move and the whole thing could blow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Cancer. I'm really sorry, but like it's just I don't know, like I'm getting like it was like a sexual situation between two people that it was like a miscommunication. It's just kind of like somebody did something and it was awkward. It was the first sexual encounter and it's just I don't know, and it just whoop. Anyway, so if that resonates with you, thumbs up the video. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I am on the right track. Now is a good time to renew your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move toward your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits, okay? So that is the gibbous moon. That is the main message. Okay, let's move on to the blue moon. Blue moon. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a clown, but that's welcome to my channel. That's just how I am. Where's the blue moon in here? Blue moon, 112. Okay. Believe in the impossible. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. This is your mantra. I am lucky. Additional meanings, miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and the situation is unlikely to repeat. So you may have found yourself, this is a love situation, you may have found yourself a diamond, and something awkward and crazy happened, and now you're just kind of like, oh my god, like, what does this mean? Like, your mind's just kind of like going crazy, but this is the final outcome. Like, you have to believe that, or maybe this person is just so, like, you're thinking, wow, this person is just so, like, too good to be true. I cannot believe this. Am I really this lucky? I've been dreaming about this. Or this, maybe not as a person, it's a situation. I've been dreaming about this. I can't believe this is actually happening. But the universe wants you to know this is a rare opportunity. So Cancer, if this is something that's being presented to you, whatever it is, it's going to be different for everyone. Whatever it is, keep thinking that it'll happen. Stick with your dreams. Okay? So Archangel Gabriel is here. Look at that diamond. And I wasn't even really looking at the card when I said that, but that diamond is right there, right in the middle of his chest. Okay? Yeah. Beautiful. So his message is shimmer with diamond light. Express your creativity. Okay? So let's go through the book and read his message. Archangel Gabriel is shimmering white, representing purity, clarity, joy, and creativity. His diamond light etheric retreat is above Mount Shasta, California, and from here he oversees the purification of humanity and the planet. He helps you aspire to higher levels of light and enables you to find clarity and make wise decisions by placing his cosmic diamond over you. This cuts away any negativity so that you can view the situation from an enlightened perspective. He illuminates you with love and bliss. Archangel Gabriel also holds the blueprints for your ascended base, sacral and navel chakras. In your ascended base chakra, you hold total trust that the universe will provide for you. in your sacral perfect radiant sexual and emotional health, and in your navel oneness. So that's why there was like that sexual, yeah, okay. On a communal level, Archangel Gabriel is assisting fifth dimensional communities to emerge. Drawing this card suggests that you are seeking clarity about a person or situation. Sit quietly and ask Archangel Gabriel for guidance. Visualize his vast, shimmering cosmic diamond being placed right over your energy fields to hold you in the highest light. As this happens, know that old ideas and outmoded viewpoints are being released and that your frequency is rising. This will enable you to see everything from an enlightened perspective. Archangel Gabriel will also support you in writing, art, or any other form of creative expression. This is a time for joy, wisdom, and a new trust in the universe. So demonstrate these qualities today. So trust the universe. Despite whatever happened in the past, Cancer, trust the universe. That whatever this is can happen. So your essential oil for Cancer is patchouli, which is easily to find, patchouli. It is a very strong smell, so I would not douse yourself in it. I wouldn't spray it in your house. If you want to just get an incense, you could light it, you could do that. This is to lift your energy and your spirits, okay? So definitely do that before you meditate and call on the energy of Archangel Gabriel, okay, Cancer? So thank you so much, Cancer. That's who's next? Leo. Leo, let's get some energy for evil. Thank you. Let's get some energy for Leo. So, what is rising up for Leo in this new moon? What is rising up for Leo? Again, full moon in Gemini. Maybe I need to shuffle these a little bit more. Full moon in Gemini came out again. It's been coming out a lot, but I'm trying to shuffle my cards so that I don't get repeating cards. But it could just be that message is for overall for everybody. The main message of the moon for Leo, please and thank you, Spirit. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. This is the final outcome for Leo. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay. So I believe that we did have the same spread. I don't remember who it was for, but we did have the same spread. So let's take a look at it. The answers you need are coming. New moon in Gemini. I believe it was for another fire sign. No. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know. Let's try not to put so much resonance in that. But if it's coming out, it's coming out. I don't like to put the cards back because I don't want to be like, oh, yeah. Okay. This card is a reminder that it's important for you to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself, okay? So you're creating your own reality, Leo, with the words that you're saying to yourself and to others, okay? You're creating your reality. You're speaking into in existence the thoughts that are in your mind, so make sure that those thoughts are positive and of the highest good, okay? And of your true intentions. Don't say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, and say it verbally, but inside you really, I do want it, okay? Have an important conversation, but stay calm. So you may need to have an important conversation with someone, but you need to keep that energy, that fiery, fire sign, rah, lion energy at bay. Don't be superficial, be very real. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on, and a job application has good prospects. Okay, so that's what's rising up for you. The main message of the moon is look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. So you may have just gone on vacation, or you're thinking about that. Just going someplace fun, someplace new that you've never been before. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Try telling that to a Leo. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Okay, so that is the main message. Speak your mind, but not say too much. And a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So, where's it go? 54. Okay. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know that you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances, Leo. So don't get too cocky thinking like, oh wow, I'm so beautiful, I'm so hot. Of course this person must want me, and like leaving out the conversation part of actually asking the person if they want you. Talking things through, Okay, so you have Archangel Zazriel, or Raziel, okay? Archangel Raziel. Seek and you will find. Be a wise one. So let's take a crack at that. Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel appears in beautiful rainbow colors. He is an angel of wisdom and holds the sacred mysteries of the universe. He can, with permission from your monad, reveal whatever aspects you are ready for. When you are ready to dig deeper into esoteric knowledge, he will help you to gain insights into that which you seek and to comprehend the divine truths that you discover. He will also assist you if you are ready to explore the great laws of magic and alchemy and have the spiritual discipline needed to follow them. As we approach the new golden age and can be trusted to use the information for the highest good, this path is starting to open up again for humanity. Archangel Raziel also works with you to sharpen your gift of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is to see, okay? Drawing this card suggests you are ready for more profound spiritual understanding. It is time to seek a deeper meaning to your life. This will enrich you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and you will experience a profound sense of joy and fulfillment as you explore the sacred and limitless mysteries of the universe through reading or meditation. As you tune into the wisdom of the universe, your own soul wisdom will flow forward. Others will sense this and treat you with respect. They will be drawn to you for your wise counsel and insights. Your aura will shimmer with gold. Your guidance is to explore with humility. At the same time, stand in your true magnificence, and act as a wise one. Know that as soon as you are ready for a door to open, it will do so. Okay? So that's meaning of like when you're seeking guidance even from somebody that's here on earth, okay, it is not an archangel. When they're speaking to you and the two of you are having a conversation, listen. Don't overthink too much of what they're saying. You know, listen with your heart, listen with your spirit. What are you being called? What is the knowledge that you're being called to seek and to look into? Okay? Seek and you shall find. Okay? So the essential oil that you can definitely get to help is cinnamon, to bring out your playful side. Okay? So even though we are the fierce, confident lion, we still need to be a little bit fun and flirty. You know, so some cinnamon. You could burn some cinnamon candles, which are definitely, you know, I'm going to mix these cards up a little bit, which are definitely good to have around. So you could have some cinnamon candy if you like cinnamon candy like that. You could do that. Or just some cinnamon candles. The fall is coming up, so we're going to have definitely a lot of cinnamon flavored and scented stuff around in abundance. Especially those, Spirit just showed me those cones, those pine cones that you sell in the food store. They just really smell of cinnamon. You could even get a cinnamon air freshener if you don't have cinnamon essential oil. But those, Spirit is saying something about those pine cones could be very magical, and they're dusted with gold glitter. So if you do get some and they're not dusted with gold glitter, just put some, you know, put some like spray glue or whatever's going to make something stick, and put some glitter on there, put some magic on there. Okay. All right, Leo. So now we're going to go to Virgo. So what is rising up for Virgo? What is rising up in the new moon for Virgo? Because the new moon is going to be in Virgo. Emotions are running high, the supermoon. What is the main message of the new moon for Virgo? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take that one because it flipped over. It's time to breathe out. And the final outcome for Virgo, please and thank you, Spirit. The final outcome for the new moon. Ouch. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay. And we have the mega super archangel Metatron, voice of God. Okay. So we have the supermoon. Okay. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action, okay? So especially since this is your moon, this is your new moon. So what do you want to breathe life into? What do you want to manifest happen? How are you going to start building your dreams? The answer could very well be right underneath your nose. Sometimes you look outward to see, oh, it's the new moon. What new? Something that could have been sitting right there, right in front of your face, is something that you could, you know, that you could start working on. Like me, I had to, there's a lot of things in my house that I've already had here when I started on this new quest of astrology that I already had here that I could have been using this entire time but didn't, and equating myself with it but didn't. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, it's right here. It's staring you right in the face. It's right here. This is your next step. Like, this is what you need to do. Okay, so it's like an energy like that. Okay, success is close. I just must trust. That's your mantra. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, especially around September 4th and the 8th. Speak to the goddess. Ask for her assistance. So your goddess, let me just look up your goddess. I think I may have it in here along with the essential oils. Let me see who the goddess for Virgo is. Why is this not opening? Hold on. Okay. Ooh, do we have it? Yes, we do. Okay. So the goddess that rules Virgo is Ceres. Ceres. She is the Roman goddess of the harvest, home, and hearth. Okay. So you may want to do some research on her to find out how to work with her. Okay. I have something very interesting to say about that, but I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so it's time. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. That is when the moon has its back to us. Disseminating moon. Where is that? 34. Thank you. Okay. The intensity of the full moon, this is the main message of the new moon for you, Virgo. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that this is happening, that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am and it's okay. That's your mantra. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump, okay? So if things are not exactly going the way that that you've wanted it to go, you need to look at what needs to fall away. If you've been working tirelessly on a project and it just hasn't gone anywhere, or things are just not going the way you want to go, you need to re-examine your goals. Take a look at what's really going to bring you happiness. Take some time to breathe. Don't just say, all right, well, this didn't happen for me, so I'm just gonna, be depressed about it, and I'm just gonna sit there and I'm not gonna do anything with myself. Okay, that's not doing anything, and then not realizing what didn't happen for you and why it didn't happen. Okay, so that's what that's talking about. Okay, so the final outcome is it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast, and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You create much better karma for yourself. And for some of you, that means don't step on anybody's shoulders to get where you want to be just because it's the fast track. Be respectful, be courteous. People are on their own path too, okay? Nobody's in your way. Don't even think about giving up, okay? Do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life. Okay, so for some of you, you have this new romance that's coming in, or a new man, a new business partner, a new person that's going to help you along on your path. Okay, so let's check out. That's the final outcome for you, Virgo. Let's check out Metatron. What does Metatron have to say? What does Metatron not have to say? Loud and clear, I just heard. Loud and clear. Metatron. Increase your light levels. Open your stellar gateway chakra. Okay. Archangel Metatron is the glorious golden orange angel who is in charge of the ascension of humanity. the Earth, and the entire universe. He plans and oversees the ascension process from his etheric retreat above the Luxor Temple in Egypt. There is a ninth dimensional temple in the middle of it, which 12 sub-templates surrounding it. I'm going to have to look that up. If you are ready, you can visit this retreat to receive Metatron's ascension cloak. He will help you build your personal light. When you open your heart to him, you accelerate your opportunity for ascension. In addition, this illuminated being is in charge of the development of the stellar gateway. Your stellar gateway is your 12th and highest chakra, a vast golden orange chalice that holds the energy of your monad, or I am presence. From here, Archangel Metatron helps you to build your Antakarana bridge to source. I cannot pronounce that. Antakarana bridge? I don't know. You can also draw down, it's spelled Antakarana. You can also draw down this light through your chakra system into the earth. You are blessed to receive this card of ascension and higher service, for it shows the mighty Archangel Metatron is with you and working with your stellar gateway chakra. So definitely look up information on your stellar gateway chakra. Your guidance is to wear this essential cloak so that he can help you keep your 12 chakras fifth dimensional and balanced. To do this, close your eyes and visualize him placing it over your shoulders, knowing that he's illuminating your aura with his golden orange light as his mighty wings enfold you. Okay? So this is the cloak that you want to envision. You can screenshot it, or you can look it up yourself, but that's the cloak that you want to envision when you invoke Archangel Metatron. So let's get... So Virgo, tea tree oil is to help you express yourself. And it's so funny how tea tree oil is often used to clear infections. So you can definitely look at that as being one way that, you know, especially if you've noticed that you've had toenail fungus or something like that, you know, and we use tea tree oil to clear things up. Okay, so that could be one way of looking at it. But tea tree oil is readily available to everyone. You can get some, you can wear it, you can put it on you. I would not recommend putting it on your skin because it can burn a little bit. So I would probably just use tea tree oil in a diffuser. But if you do have toenail fungus, you can use it. You could use it to help clear things away. Okay, but definitely use that. Okay, so now we're up to Libra. Okay, Libra, so I was shuffling the cards and that one just flew out. So show the world the real you, real moon, and full moon in Aquarius. I've been talking quite a bit. So that is what's rising up. Show the world the real you. So what is the main message of the new moon for Libra? The answers you need are coming. It keeps coming out a lot today. And what is the final outcome for Libra? Final outcome message for the new moon for Libra? A fiery climax approaches. Beautiful energy. Okay, and we have Archangel Jophiel joining us. Okay, I will read his message when we get to it. So we have full moon in Aquarius. Let's get to that first. As what is rising up? Now's the time to take a deep cleansing breath. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's not a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, you are being too aloof or detached. Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Attuning to the moon message is be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Okay? So you need to be thinking about what needs to go, what needs to be released. You're not a clingy person. So what is the right thing to do if somebody's clinging on to you? What happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected, when you're able to release whatever's being attached, whatever's attached to you, whatever you're, this is what's rising up. This could be a situation that has to deal with a lot of things, okay? It could be with a friend too. A friend needs you, be there for them. But you may be thinking, I don't want to be there for this friend because I just, I don't want to, I don't want them to be too attached to me. I don't want to get involved, but they do need you, okay? So however that energy resonates for you and your situation. But that's what's rising up, so that could definitely be something that's coming up on the horizon soon. Full moon in Gemini, 72. This is definitely a warning about communication, because this card has come up through a lot, and I have a feeling that it has to do with the energies that are going to be coming up with how we communicate. There's an energy coming about towards the end of August into September, that's warning us about our communications and how we're perceiving things and how things may be blown out of proportion and it's just not necessary, and we could make a mistake. So keep that in mind, Libra. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences that impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one of few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful. You aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself, okay? So what you say is definitely going to become your reality. I think most people know that, so be very careful with what you say. Have an important conversation with this person, this friend, whoever it is, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on, and job applications have good prospects. So this conversation or whatever it is, communication may have to do with, a new job. Maybe you've had to let a job go. Maybe it was just too much for you, and now you've been putting in new job applications, and this is just a sign that it's going to be good because a fiery climax approaches, although I have a feeling it has to do with a conversation. Full moon in Aries, 68. It's time to see if you're being a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too far, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride the rough hood over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be an issue. You need to have more fun, okay? So, just, the message here, Libra, is there's going to be a conversation coming up with someone, okay? And our words are speaking our reality into existence. So if you come at this person using very harsh, very, scary type of words and with very fiery energy, you're not going to put off the best foot forward, and it's not going to resolve anything. And this type of energy could stay with us until March. So if you want to keep dealing with this type of energy and these type of arguments, then, use a different approach, because I'm sure you don't, okay? So Archangel Jophiel is here. Act with wisdom. Use information for the highest good. Okay, that's Archangel Jophiel. Okay, let's read his message. Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, appears as a glowing pale yellow light. His etheric retreat is in the mountains in the north of China near the Great Wall, and he overlights Asia. He is responsible for the development of the crown chakra and is currently helping us awaken the 1,000 crystal facets of our crowns. Each facet of our crown chakra contains a light code for your ascension. In addition, a thread from each facet connects directly to each energies in the cosmos, such as a star or ascension flame. Archangel Jophiel triggers these links when you are ready and helps you to understand and integrate the knowledge and wisdom you receive. He also holds the educational blueprint for the children of the future and is bringing about the new paradigm for schooling as we move towards the new golden age. He positions his angels in place where people need to act with more wisdom. So you could definitely call on him to help you with guidance for this conversation, to oversee everything so you know you're getting downloads and messages on how to handle the situation and the conversation the right way. This is the card of wisdom. Wisdom means gathering available information and applying it for the highest good. You're being guided to use yours carefully today in a situation or relationship or to help others. Call on Archangel Jophiel and he will help you raise your frequency so you can act or advise from a wise perspective. Choosing this card also suggests that you are in a position to impact helpful or sacred knowledge. You are also being guided to send Archangel Jophiel's angels to situations where they are needed and to receive light codes to accelerate your own ascension. So you can actually send him to the person that you're dealing with, which is really cool. Okay. So for Libra, jasmine, to open your heart and heart chakra. So jasmine is your essential oil that you may want to use. It is relatively easy to find out there. Jasmine, you may want to also drink some jasmine tea to kind of, put it into your body to help with that when you are calling on Archangel Jophiel. But it's just a good, essential oil or tea for you to have for your sign, Libra. Okay, so I hope that helped. Definitely look up more information on this angel so you can definitely learn to evoke him the right way. But you could always just call out and say, I need your help with this situation. Okay. Ooh. Okay, next up we have Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So, let's get some guidance for Scorpio. What is rising up in this new moon for Scorpio? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. What is the main message of the new moon for Scorpio? A time for healing, the balsamic moon. What's the healing coming out today? What is the final outcome for Scorpio? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, okay? And we have the Archangel Jeremiah. It's the wrong book. Okay, so let's find out. Full moon eclipse. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make it right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. So know that, Scorpio. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga are all recommended now. Seed control and let events unfold. Okay, so nobody likes to hear this. Nobody likes to hear, and the message that I read before, that rejection is God's protection. Nobody ever likes to hear that, you know, when one door closes, another one opens, because we always want to be like, but. We want to knock on the door and say, hey, but you did this to me, and let it go. Sometimes it's better just to, okay, I've surrendered this to the divine, and I've surrendered this, and the door is slammed shut behind me. You walk to that door, and you're letting whatever happened in the past to go. It's not that it was right, but it was for a reason. It was for a lesson learned. It was for when you get where you're going, Scorpio, you have that much more wisdom to prevent a situation like that happening again. So a door like that doesn't open, or a new one, because that door ain't coming back. Okay? A time for healing. So we're going to have to do some healing through this. The balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning, like I just said. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone was healed. Okay? In a perfect world. But you can imagine healing and grace coming over the people that have wronged you, or whatever your past, whatever you did in the past, whatever people did to you in the past. This is what I like to do. I like to write down, especially at the full moon, when we're surrendering and we're releasing and we're forgiving. I write down what the person did to me. I write down their name. I let it all go. Piece of paper. I don't go into the story. Make a few plot points. This is the real main points of the things you did to hurt me. I take that piece of paper on the night of the full moon. I burn it safely, of course. And then I imagine that person's face in my mind. And I imagine them smiling back at me. And then I surround their energy in a pink light, the light of love, and I send them off into the universe. And I just allow those doors of the past to just keep closing. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So that's just a little exercise that you could do. Okay? That's what the main message is here for you, Scorpio. And the final outcome is the first quarter moon. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how that works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, and have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. This is your mantra. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. So some of you may have to go back and recommit to your dreams. Some of you may be, oh, this is never going to happen, all while putting in little, puffs of steps and a little bit here and then putting it off for months, a little bit here and then putting it off for months. That's not getting you anywhere. You need to use inspired action. You need to keep having faith, keep allowing that faith to build, and look for signs from the universe that your dreams are actually manifesting, whatever those mean for you. If you want to know, ask, hey, Spirit, if my dreams are manifesting and if I'm getting closer to my dreams, show me a green car. Or you'll look at the clock, it'll say 11:11. Those are all signs from the universe. Or you'll start to, whatever the dream is, you'll start to see it manifesting a little bit at a time. And that should be your courage to keep moving forward. And if you've given up on a dream and you've put it aside, but you really, really want it, you need to show the universe that you're committed to it again by start making moves in it. Practical moves, not dreaming, practical, okay? So Archangel Jeremiah could definitely come in and help with that. So let's read about this angel. Okay. Learn from your challenges, relax, and trust. Archangel Jeremiel. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel of hope who supports your visions and dreams, though not always in the way you expect. Challenges are means by which we all change and grow. Archangel Jeremiel presents you with them, then helps you to see them for an enlightened perspective. This enables you to clear out old beliefs and ego blocks and forgive others. When you do this, your heart opens and you can emphasize with people and find compassion. And as you let go of the past, you can embrace new possibilities. Archangel Jeremiel vibrates on a deep purple amethyst color, and when you are ready, he brings you blessings to inspire and motivate you, enabling your transmissions to be more harmonious. Ask him to help you learn from your problems. It may be time to find a new direction. If so, ask him for the guidance to find the one that is right for you. Choosing this card suggests it is time to move beyond a stumbling block in your life with hope and courage. Your guidance is to look at your challenges, see them as opportunities for growth, and decide what you have learned from each. When you have this, ask Archangel Jeremiel to enfold you in his deep purple amethyst light to transmute your old ego limitations. Open to his inspiration, support, and message of hope. Know that your challenges have been orchestrated for your growth and are an important part of your path. This card reminds you that sometimes the quickest way forward is to trust and hand over to the higher realms. Okay? Trust in the divine. Om Namo Narayani. I surrender to the divine. Okay? So the essential oils, you could definitely get yourself a purple candle, which are kind of easy to find, especially since Halloween's coming up. But a nice purple candle, you could burn that. Your essential oil, Scorpio, is myrrh. To open, to receive gifts from the universe. So myrrh. M-Y-R-R-H, frankincense and myrrh, you know. You can definitely get that in, I did see some incense in Rite Aid, they had it. You could definitely order it from Amazon, they have it there. Or you could get the essential oil and put it in a diffuser, however you'd like it. But it's definitely a scent that will enhance your connection with Archangel and raise your vibrations. Cool, right? I believe that these two go together. No, these two go together. Let me just check and make sure, because the next one is for Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius, yeah. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, Saggy. So what is rising up for Sagittarius? What is rising up in the moon for Sagittarius? Again, communication is the key. New moon in Gemini. What is the main message of the moon for Sagittarius? We got this with Leo, and we also got this, I think, for Gemini also, or Libra. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So this is very heightened. New moon in Virgo is coming up, Sag. Pay attention. And the final outcome for Sagittarius. Nothing yet is set in stone. Mutable moon. Alright, so the communication is key. I should just bookmark that page because this card keeps coming up. Alright, new moon in Gemini, 46. Alright. So, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card also suggests you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Write a list of all the people you love most, and see if you're prioritizing them. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you, and read more books. Okay? It's all about communication. So that's what's rising up for you, Sagittarius. New moon in Virgo, which is coming up on the 27th. Let's check out what's coming on. What is the main message of the new moon for Sagittarius? Okay. A time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you, and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think about what you can do for others, because we all know Virgos like to be of service. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. So you may want to incorporate, healthier breakfast, healthier lunch, dinner, maybe switching up your routine at the gym, going for walks at night, doing yoga, drinking more water, whatever, taking your vitamins, whatever health may be for you. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay, so you're asking about a person. Can you trust this person? Can you work with this person? Can you communicate with this person? Yes. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the final outcome, which is the mutable moon. Nothing yet is set in stone. Mutable is all about change, which Sagittarius, you are a mutable sign, so it means that you adapt to change very well. Shape shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing, and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing yet is set in stone. Your mantra is, I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goals, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. So this universe is asking you, stay with your goals. You're making progress. You're getting there, okay? You're getting there. But just don't get led astray by something that could be coming into your life, okay, that, you can't get yourself back on track. Where everything just kind of like falls apart, okay? So Archangel Raguel, be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. Archangel Raguel, the angel of justice, is a pale blue energy. His aim is always to bring about a fair result in any situation or relationship. He works with countries, companies, families, and charities, as well as individuals, and tries to bring about meditation when situations are stuck. He enables people to find their truest integrity. If you feel you are being treated unjustly or that life is unfair, Archangel Raguel will give you the strength and confidence you need to stand up for yourself. He sees the overall perspective over many lifetimes and helps you to understand that there are many sides to every situation. Earth is regulated by the law of cause and effect, and Archangel Raguel ensures that this is implemented. He is very active now, for this is a time of closure before the new golden age begins. Choosing this card indicates that there may be a misunderstanding or conflict in your life or in a relationship that needs to be resolved. It may be big or small, from this life or another, but it is time to look at it from every angle. Remember that other people have a different perspective, so open your heart and try to understand their views. Your guidance is to let go of your ego around this issue and seek the highest solution with integrity. You may need to take your power back or forgive yourself or others. If so, now is the time to do so. Then ask Archangel Raphael to provide healing and resolution and take any opportunity that is presented to bring about harmony, okay? So this is definitely asking you to bring about harmony and balance, okay? Harmony and balance. So, essential oils I know for Sagittarius, because I am one, is frankincense. Frankincense is definitely something that you can get easily. I believe I would definitely, actually, no, it's not frankincense. Frankincense is Aquarius. Sandalwood, essential oil in a diffuser, and this is to increase your spiritual awareness, okay? So sandalwood, Sagittarius. Use sandalwood, especially when evoking Archangel Raphael. All right, who's up next? We have Capricorn is up next. Capricorn, let's check out Capricorn. Let's put these cards into, we'll hide them so we don't get repeating cards. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What is rising up in this new moon for Capricorn? That was quick. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. Spirit, I hear ya. I'm going through my birth chart as I'm listening to this, and I'm like, this applies to me, this applies to me. What's the main message of the new moon for Capricorn? Luck is on your side, new moon in Sag. And what is the final outcome? A time to give rather than take. Okay, Spirit, I heard you. I got you. Gotcha, because I'm a Capricorn moon. Okay. All right, so the balsamic moon, a time for healing. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little bit more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Attune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone was healed. Okay? So luck is on your side as your main message is coming in with a new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, luck is on your side. Lucky lady. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. Be careful. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down and say them out loud. Additional meanings for this card: you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. Facebook, journal, or blog. Write down what you're grateful for all the time. You can always go on and post, I am grateful for whatever it is that you're grateful for, and that's a definite way of showing gratitude and reminding others that they should be grateful as well. Okay? So, the final outcome is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, which is important because we're coming into the new moon in Virgo. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation, where you are and where you want to go. The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that start a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it, so if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these to your routines now. However, you've been feeling if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less about what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. So recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay, so whatever person you had in your mind, whatever you were thinking about. And Capricorn, you have Archangel Michael coming in to say, send in your power, be true to yourself. Okay, Archangel Michael. So let's read Archangel Michael's message. Here we go. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael radiates glorious royal blue light and beams strength, courage, and truth over individuals and humanity as a whole. He shields you with his deep blue cloak of protection, but his aim is to enable you to protect yourself with your own inner power. He is helping you to strengthen your aura, which is your own personal shield. His angelic retreat is over the glorious turquoise Lake Louise in Banff, Canada. When you visit him, there is your spirit body. He offers you his sword of truth. This enables you to speak and act with integrity and inspires you to be true to yourself. Archangel Michael is in charge of the throat chakras of humanity. When this center is completely open and awake, you will live in total honor and honesty, and everyone will trust you. You will also be able to communicate telepathically with all the sentient beings on this planet and beyond. Wow. Archangel Michael always strengthens you, helps you develop, encourage, and protect you. Trust him to look after you. However, his higher message for you is about self-reliance. Call on him to boost your resolution so that you take action with integrity. Hold your own sword of truth and step forward on your ascension path with resolution and valor. It is time to manifest your own reality consciously, with the focus and force of your thoughts and your energy. Be a true leader of vision and power and protect those who need it. Stand in your integrity and splendor and let the world see your divine self. Okay, Capricorn? So we have some essential oils that could help to raise your vibration. So the essential oil for Capricorn is laurel. Laurel, to boost your confidence and motivation. Okay? So that's for Capricorn. And I'm going to end this video here because I do need to run out, but I will do Aquarius and Pisces in a separate video. So Aquarius and Pisces get a separate video. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. I hope you have a very blessed new moon and all of your dreams come true. If you resonated with any part of this video, that's awesome. Make sure you thumbs up. Join my channel because there's going to be a lot more content with helping you to live your best life. Thank you for watching thus far. If you've come this far, I appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in another reading. Bye-bye.